Hi guys, welcome back to another video. We're getting ready for work. You know, our normal go-to thing that we do. So today's video, I just want to briefly tell you all about my face, why I do what I do. I know I have some new subscribers, but the people that been with me since the beginning, you kind of know. So this morning, I'm going to take my Poreless Me Primer by Absolute New York and my Milani Conceal and Perfect Primer. And I use these two primers. I'm Ollie combo, kind of Ollie in the T-zone, normal toward the outer parts of my face. But I like to use poreless primers. And these two primers, I have found that they don't clog any pores and they actually blur the way they said they're supposed to do. And they are affordable. Drugstore, beauty supply store, you know, they actually do what they said they're going to do. And then for me, priming is key in my makeup routine. Like I will prime and probably not put on any makeup or anything. To me, priming is very necessary. It's very necessary. I think it makes my makeup last longer. It makes my foundation and concealers like blend smoothly in my skin. And I don't have the fear of just putting makeup on my skin with all the chemicals and everything that is in makeup. Like I don't feel like putting it directly on my skin. This kind of creates a barrier for me. So I'm just really like kind of pushing it into my pore area, making sure it's in there well. Try to get all areas of my face. So I'm gonna let that sit and I'm gonna do a quick little smoky 1, 2, 3 eye look and then I'll be back. But I like to let the primer sit for a minute just so it's like anything with your skincare, you like to let it sit and soak in and do what it's supposed to do. Priming, I like to let it sit and do what it's supposed to do. Then I'll be right back. Okay, for foundation today, I'm going to use my House Labs foundation in the shade 450. No, 440. I have the bottle of 450, but 450 is a little bit too warm, but I refuse to like throw that bottle away, so I just make it work. If you don't seen that video before, but yeah, I picked up this a couple of weeks ago from Sephora, the 440. So yeah, I love this foundation. I think this foundation is buildable. You could do medium coverage, light coverage, full coverage, whatever coverage you want to do, you could do it. And it's so lightweight. It looks so natural on. Make sure I put my top on there tight. And I'm always looking for like a natural foundation. Where in my younger years, I used to look for matte foundations, full coverage foundations, full coverage foundation. Like now, I go for more like skin-like, natural, have a little radiance to it. I don't know if it's the thing when you get older, you just want your skin to like show through. Like you want on a little makeup, but I never have a problem with my actual skin like peeking through. I never want to cover up my whole life. I never want to cover up every blemish, every hyperpigmentation mark I may have. Like I never want to cover all of that up. Like I'm okay with my natural skin peeking through. So I'm just buffing that in with a brush. And as you can see, you don't need a lot at all of this foundation. And that's what I enjoy. Oh, I love this foundation. I gotta find my concealers. My concealers are somewhere in that stash. So I'm gonna take Fenty Hydrating Concealer in the shade 400N. And I use this just in case I might have some discoloration underneath my eye. We're gonna go in with a brighter concealer. But the first layer of concealer is mainly just to help with the darkness underneath the eye. If you suffer from darkness, like myself sometimes, depending on how much sleep I got. And this is just so like when I put on the highlighting concealer, Like, it doesn't look gray. Okay. And my highlighting concealer is going to be the e.l.f. Camel Matte in Deep Caramel. And what I'm going to do is dot, 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 dot. And I'm going to let that sit for probably about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then we're going to blend it out. Okay, now we can blend this out. I am waiting for my eyelash glue to get tacky, so that's what you see on my eyes. Try to multitask in the morning. And you just pat it in. I have to remind myself too, because sometimes I can get the swiping. So I have to remind myself too, not to swipe, to pat. When you've been doing stuff like one way for so long, it gets hard to realize that maybe I wasn't doing it right. Or maybe I need to do it a little different. And that's okay. Makeup is all about learning and growing and finding out what works best for you, what you enjoy, what you like to look at when you look in the mirror. Do you like your makeup like this, or do you prefer your makeup like that? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and see the under eye. You don't see any darkness or anything. Look up. We'll make sure we're not blending no creases. Then I go in with my Thread Beauty Foundation Stick in 210 because we need the contour. I love the contour. I love to be bronzy. I love to look sun-kissed. I love it. I think bronzer is probably like my favorite step. It's my favorite step of this thing called makeup. It's my favorite step. And this is another motion that I need to tap and not drag. And this just allows the product to stay where you put it at. You know what I mean? Versus ending up all over my face. And of course, go back with your brush and clean up any lines. I want to make sure everything is blended together. Okay. Let me put these lashes on, y'all. They be done dry up on me. And I really honestly think these are two different lashes. But I won't tell if you won't tell. Two different lashes. They do not belong together. But I feel like if you're looking that close at my eyes, then it's a problem. But I got like, oh, Nana got on two different lashes. No, I've never heard nobody say that. One time, y'all, sure probably took me like 30 or so minutes to try to get a lash on, and it ended up being on wrong. It took me forever to learn how to put on lashes, but I kept at it. I refused to let it beat me, and now I can do my own lashes. I don't have to go to nobody and ask them to do my lashes for me. So now I'm gonna use my One Size powder, Ultimate Setting Powder in Translucent, to set this concealer really all over my face. I don't like to use foundation powder on top of foundation. If I use foundation powder, it's normally by itself. I feel like the foundation and concealer has already given me enough coverage. I shouldn't or don't feel like going on top of it with another color powder. So that means I would have 3 layers of colored uh, products on my face, and that's just way too much. coverage or color for me. So that's why I use translucent, because there's no color to this. It's just going to set it. Right. And this one size is no joke. Patrick's, he knows how to make complexion products. Complexion products is his thing, okay? Complexion products he can do probably with his eyes closed. Top back on that. Then I'm going to take some of my bronzer, I Heart Revolution bronzer in MOCHA, to bronze up cheeks. I love the bronze. Like I said, I love to look bronzy. This is a key step for me. Contouring, bronzing, sculpting the face, just adding some shape and dimension, definition, so that your face isn't just flat and round. Because we all have natural contours of our face. And once you put on foundation, I feel like it kind of flattens it and makes it look like you're one dimension and you're not. With makeup, without makeup, you are not one dimension. So I'm just sculpting up the face. And we're going to throw on a little bronzer as a blush. And this is e.l.f. Matte bronzer in Sun Soak, but I use it for a blush. As you can see, the color of it, that's why I use it as a blush. And I go the high parts of my cheek is high. I'm not a blushy person, you know that. But some days I want a little color. And these are the colors that I typically go for on those days that I want a little color. Like the orange, the browns, the kind of deep shades. Not too much. We're not doing, you know, some bright blush. I don't, cause this right here I'm comfortable with. How did I drop that? This right here I can kind of, you know, and deal with. It's not, it doesn't make me feel like I need to automatically wipe it off. Flush a color. And I'm going to throw some eyeliner. Underneath my eye, the one size eyeliner that I found recently in my stash. It stays all day and all night. And for my eyeshadow palette today, I know this is not a part of the routine, but I had used this MAC Future Flame palette. So I'm going to just take the, what shade was this? Embark. And smoke out my lower lash line with it. I swear I'm just always dropping stuff. Like, no, get it together. And this is just to kind of set that liner also, to make it really don't move, don't budge, don't go nowhere. If I don't get it in my eye. Okay, next, I found this new lipstick. Well, not new, it's been in my stash. But first, lip primer, key for me. Primer. I'm always going to tell y'all, prime as much as you can, whenever you can. Prime, I just love primer. Okay. Let's see. And it's a SEPHORA collection. These are the shades. I'm going to try to take Yum Yum, which is the brown shade, and see how that does as a liner. It's a matte. No, that's a cream. Oh, I'm going to have to do something else. Let's see, though. Can't get into it. Open up. Okay. It looks like a brown shade. That's why I was like, oh, maybe I can use it as a lip liner. I'm about to cut it because I got to go to work, y'all. I don't have time for this. Now, what? It should not be this hard to open this thing. Let's cut it like this. Let's open it like that. There you go. Let me get a brush. A little Real Techniques. How old is this? What's that eyeshadow brush? Y'all remember these? Let's see. This is the shade Yum Yum. Let's see if it comes up as a liner, dark enough for a liner. No. No, it don't. Not dark enough as a liner, but that's okay. Because Take Makeup Forever Luminous Brown. I needed something deep. I should have used, I don't know where my new Maybelline. This will do. Yeah, that's deep enough. Then we're going to take this orange shade because that's the shade I really wanted to use. I know this has nothing to do with my base, y'all, but keep it in there. And this is the shade Palm Street. I'm going to put on some orange lipstick today. Put it on. If you feel like putting it on, put it on. Let nobody deter you from putting it on. And this is a matte. And I'm kind of mixing it with a liner because the liner wasn't meant to be standalone. Like the liner was meant to just stop me from going outside the line. You know what I mean? Take my brush. Oh, okay. Not bad. I thought it was going to be, but not bad. And then we're going to spray. Setting spray, setting spray, setting spray. As you can see, I am all about priming, prepping, setting. Those are the key things for me that makes my makeup last and look the way I want it to look. And normally I would use NYX. Bear with me. But this is not that. I ran out of it. And this is some this is some e.l.f. Stay All Day setting spray that I just put in the bottle. But normally my go-to setting spray is NYX. Bear with me. And this is just going to melt everything together. It's melting it. It's, getting rid of that powdery type look. And let me go get dressed. But so far, this is how we're looking. And then I'll be back. Okay, guys, this is the end. This is how the face is looking. Just a really quick video to tell you why I do what I do. Because I know everyone has their reasons on why they do this in their makeup step. So maybe on the weekend I'll come back and we'll get a little bit more in detail. But y'all know I'm going to work, so I'm rushing. But just a little overview of why I do what I do. For me, priming is key. Priming and prepping is key. And I feel like if you do those steps, then your makeup will come out perfect. But I think priming is the key for me. And yeah, this is the completed look. And now I'm out the door because I'm 5 minutes late getting out the door. And I'm going to catch y'all in my next video. If you enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel out a lot. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye, y'all.